For almost 300 years, the great authoritarian immortal dragonborn Olivine has ruled over the material realm of Silvernell. His fear of the water has kept him above the silver seas, yet he found an alliance with the evil mermaids of Eudothia to carry out his bidding. Over the years, the Genasis of the underwater kingdom of Azir have narrowly fought back the mermaids thanks to its just ruler, King Thrine, and his daughters. But times are changing. Olivine has died. The world of Silvernell is reborn. This is the story of a kingdom after war.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 4 Princesses of Power in Silvernell. I'm your Game Master, Scott Nicholson. We're going to play some D&D tonight with my friends. Let's show them on the screen. Michael Jackson.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Margaret Alice.
Hey, that's me.
Erica Webb.
Hi.
Andrew Krug.
Hey.
And the very new Vinfira, Alyssa Causey.
Hello.
How are you all feeling tonight?
I'm upset that Vinfira had the same picture in the intro. I really want to know what she looks like now.
Oh, we can't spoil it yet. We'll do like the mid-season intro change, like in animes.
Ooh.
Okay,
Thank you for the sub, Blue.
Hey,
Shout out
Blue!
to Blue.
Hey, that's a good reminder. If you're watching us on Twitch right now, the best part of watching it on Twitch is you can influence our game. The more you watch and the more you comment, it builds rooter points, which are these little green nugs at the bottom. And then you can click on it as you gain points and then spend them on things that happen in the game live, and we'll see it and we'll do it. Because Michael Jackson will be about down my throat to do it.
It's watching.
But if you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much. Hit like and subscribe.
And subscribe.
If you'd like to know more about Silvernell, we have a YouTube, we have a Patreon where you can get exclusive content, maps, character pictures and stuff, and stay part of the world. And TikTok, we have a TikTok as well, so come see us. It's going to be really fun. And then come back on Tuesday nights because our campaign 3, that's so freaking good right now, Into the Expanse. Episode 42 will be on, and it is wild. That's Game Master Michael Ray Williams, and it's dope. So come back on Tuesdays.
Thank you, Black Pro Tag, for the sub.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
Hey.
Wow.
Hit those rooter points tonight. Tonight is a night where they'll want help. Don't give them problems.
Whoa. What you mean we're going to need help?
You can do whatever you want.
Just saying.
Just participate.
All right.
We just want
Yeah.
you to
Let's
participate.
summarize this thing.
Good luck.
Last time on episodes 1 through 20 of Princesses of Power, almost 2 weeks ago, King Thrine of the underwater Azirian kingdom sent his 5 daughters out into the Silver Seas to experience the freedom of life without oppression, now that the great dictator, Olivine, has fallen. Along their journey, they have stopped at Sharkfood Island, Isle of Red, the Island of Fear, and Yarmouth to strengthen diplomatic ties, aid those in need, repress oppressors, and say farewell for now. Princess Mizu Minu has struggled with her self-identity, as well as struggled with the demonic forces from the Underdark. Princess Celia has struggled with addiction, as well as finding her place in the great aristocratic structure set by her parents. All biological parents. Princess Vinfira has struggled with finding her own strengths and her footing in this new world outside Eudothia. Princess Alyssa has struggled with her origins and how to maneuver around society as a minority. Princess Seergoth has struggled with trusting those she loves when she feels she has been held out of important conversations that shape her future. However, all of them, privileged, benefiting from the bottomless pockets of Azir, will face their hardest struggle yet, the festering resentment of the merfolk. As we venture into Eudothia, the strength of Azir will lose its power, and the strength the sisters put in each other will become paramount. But even then, the greatest struggle is yet to come.
What do you mean?
Prince Henry, their brother, continues to dream events that persistently become reality. A mysterious illness has plagued the ocean, and visions of an attack of food weigh heavy in the back of minds of those in power. Okay, we last left our princesses sailing off into the northern currents in the underwater vessel traded to them by Might Unerseth of House Pelagor of Yarmouth. But before we all look aboard this ship, let us go back and see what has transpired in the 3 days between now and when that happened. So the first thing is a contract was signed by Vinfira and Mizu and Might Unerseth. And I will let you roll to see how well this goes. And this is before you start your change, Vinfira. So
No pressure.
no pressure. Just go ahead and give me a straight charisma check.
Alrighty, let me load.
Because I don't question the legal coding based off what you've been doing in Eudothia.
Alrighty, let me pull up this sheet right here. You said persuasion?
Charisma. Just straight charisma.
Okay.
14.
Okay, cool. So the contract is actually going to be in the favor of House Pelagor a little more. So the three things: mutual aid of infantry against threats. So House Pelagor will send Yarmouth scouts to help across the ocean to help Azir, and Azir will send some of the Azirian command. However, because you rolled a 14, Azir has promised twice as much as House Pelagor's amount of troops, so to speak. Okay, second thing.
Well, that makes sense. We're a lot bigger than them.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. But even double that, so it's like big. Azir promises to build, maintain, and help resource an Arcana school in the Azir, and Yarmouth, specifically House Pelagor, will assign teachers, and they both can learn from the knowledge and train people. But it gives Yarmouth a connection through magic that grows in Azir. And then the third thing is, Mizu agrees to make personal appearances 4 times a year at House Pelagor every so often in exchange for Might paying off the debt that you guys owe to Sharkfoot Island to rebuild their temple.
Hey, there you go. Use that
I'm
smile.
chill with that. Mhm.
Pay
Yeah.
them bills.
So essentially,
Did 'em right.
while Mizu was there, she was able to be like, I'll do community service to pay this off.
Ellen of Troy could never, okay?
I mean, period. Get shit done. Booked and busy.
She's kind of real for that.
Okay. Anything you'd like to do in these 3 days before I move on to other things? I'll give you a chance to, request something, so to speak.
Seir finally reads that note that she got from the Triton Order of the Tides member that he underhanded past her when she signed
Okay.
Celia up for the.
Our question: where are you in relation to Celia right now?
I would do it in private. I think I would try and find a spot alone to read it because I don't know what it says.
Okay, so you were invited by Might to stay at House Pelagor, so I imagine you all have a room if you'd want one. So you're alone in your room. You open this note, which is very plain. It kind of has like a light dusty glow around where a seal would be that holds it. Very bioluminescent, but very light, as it kind of lights up as the warmth from your hand gets close in the water to it. As you open it up and pull it, it's just a white, index card almost that says Celia on it. That can open.
Seir kind of laughs and she goes, It just makes so much sense. Oh, you're so smart, Razeline. You slick girl. And then she's gonna go to Celia's room and she's going to give her this note.
What's the time? What's the time?
We'll say that this is before
Gonna
you've
go
gone to
find
sleep that
Celia.
night. So
Okay,
the
okay.
events have passed. Like the party's over.
Uh-huh.
You know, everyone's cleaned up the house already. You're chilling. You're going to bed.
Very cool. Very cool.
I-
Yeah, Celia's just chilling in her room. Dog's out. Yeah, she's doing her nightly routines of a couple of nightcaps.
Hey, just wanted to check in on you. And I think you should have this. And she presents the note.
Did you write me a letter? You can just say thank you.
Yeah, it's not really from me. But it's for you.
Is
I'm
it
just
a
like
fan-
the deliverer.
It's like a fan letter.
I'd say more of like a sponsor than a fan.
Oh, so there's like money inside. She takes
Oh!
it and opens it up.
Didn't say those words, but okay.
My beloved
Digs through it.
Celia, in the hidden currents of our shared past, a truth has long been veiled. It is with a heavy heart, with both longing and joy, that I reveal my identity as your father, Vafiel.
I'm sorry, say the name again.
Vafiel. Vaphael. The Azir Kingdom's political tides kept us apart, and in silence I watched you grow from afar. As you navigate the azure depths of Yarmouth, know that these waters carry the legacy of your true heritage. A kingdom awaits beneath the waves, eager to embrace the daughter it never knew. Discover the depths of your origins, and if your heart desires, let us forge a connection that the currents of politics could not sever. May the ocean's embrace guide you to the truths hidden beneath the surface. With enduring love, Vafiel.
Thea's just staring at her.
Are you a double princess?
So this note is bullshit. Apparently this letter is my father. Which can't. It's just a piece of paper. I don't. How would that even happen?
I think that I think it's signed by your father. I don't think the letter is your father.
Okay. You're not the one who wrote this, right?
Mm-mm. But I think I know who
Okay.
wrote it. Can we say that? Can we say it at the same time?
It says Vafiel.
Vafiel? Ah,
Yeah.
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 Yes. Oh, I knew he was your daddy.
Ah!
No idea who this guy is.
You've never okay. We've talked about this briefly before, but like you've never really like we're in Yarmouth and like you're half Triton. You never really wondered who your other parent was. Never
Well, I'm
crossed your mind.
sure I've had like, I've had like questions and stuff, but nobody's come forward or anything. And
Right now,
as long
this is it.
Well, yeah, but like, I'm like basically old now, so who, it's too little, too late.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what the note says unless you read it out loud, but
I mean,
think
you can read. Take it. Yeah.
she grabs the note.
Oh!
It's not that.
No, I mean this.
It's not that dramatic.
When you know things that I know, it's dramatic. Okay, because
Okay.
What do you...
Well,
that's crazy. That. Do you know who Vafiel is?
I don't think I do. Is he in books? Because I don't read those.
He's pretty powerful. Like guy. He's like pretty known. Well, that means like you're not just an awesome princess. You could be an awesome princess plus. Huh? Eh?
Okay.
And also, you know who would hate that? Missy.
I'm starting to appreciate the idea of having an
Knew I could
extended
sell it.
family a little bit more. Yeah, this is cool. What should I do about this? I don't particularly care, but
Oh, I don't know. I just like knowing that I had a hunch and I was right on it. I think if you wanted to look into it later, maybe we could. I don't know. It seems like there's more. This is very seems like a thing we could start if you were interested in going
we
back.
can. If you think that it's useful to us as a family and our mission, then
Well,
we can
it's
do something about it. But I don't necessarily have any emotions towards a person that I've never met, or towards a person who's before now writing a letter and passing it through somebody else instead of looking for me.
makes sense.
I don't have any bad emotions towards this person, but yeah, if it's something that can help us as a group, I can fake it till I make it.
Well, I don't know what they have to offer.
I don't either.
So, we could see what it is, and then just check it out. Just get it
may as well.
Window shopping, as Mizu would call it.
Sure.
All right. I kind of leave that to simmer.
Meanwhile, as we
You're muted.
You made.
Meanwhile, as we go to sleep for that first night, Vinfira, your eyes open in the night. You just hear that slight of the water, against all around you that you're used to hearing through. It's just still. You don't hear something swimming around you outside. No water's lapping around a corner. It's very still. The light shines through the window, and there's no way the moon can reach down this far with its light, but it's almost got a siren song to it that you can't tell if you're hearing or if it's just in your mind. You swear you can smell a lavender smell around you. As you kind of see out the window as you sit up in your bed, there is a figure just keeping still in the water there that looks like it's not quite silhouetted. It's like a dark blue. You can still make out the lines. It's a Triton. They carry this symbol that kind of angles up that is that symbol for the moon druids. It's almost like a dream. They take you deep down into this cave. Oops, wrong picture. Taking you to this cave. He introduces himself as Kai Deepwater and asks you if you are ready to be changed. As now this music seems to be louder in your mind, it's almost in the way of your conversation.
Vinfir kind of takes in a deep breath, and she kind of nods and steels herself, and I'm ready.
Let's see. He tells you that your soul must be transferred to a separate living entity, as the process will mentally distort your body beyond compare. If not, the pain will cause major penalties. Basically, if you can find a way to get your soul out of your body and into something else while this process happens, you'll make a roll later on when you wake up to see how well you respond to the immediate change. But if you stay in this body right now, the penalties to all your rolls later are severe because of excruciating pain. Your body's physically changing.
Okay. Vinfir kind of looks around. Is there a vessel nearby, or?
He kind of brings his hands out very slow, but the water looks like big ripples, like he just slammed water. and just vibrates out and shoots past you in these two circles that beam, and light shines in his hands as he squeezes it. And as you see this flash of light behind you, you turn around. You're half in the cave and half in the rooms where your sisters are. Like each part of the corner of the room where they are at is around you. And he says, "Get what you need. I will be waiting."
Okay. Vinfira kind of takes a moment, and looks to her sisters. I assume everybody can see me. It's a silly question.
They're asleep.
They're asleep. Okay. Okay. This might be a silly meta question because my brain is not braining right now. I'm so sorry. But am I swapping with one of them for a little bit to avoid disadvantage, or what's going on?
He tells you that if you can find a way to move your soul somewhere else temporarily while this process happens, it won't be as bad when you wake up. But you don't have to do it.
Okay.
It's just giving you the opportunity.
I'm going to give it a try. Is there anywhere around me, like anything that looks like it could hold its
A soul?
Yeah.
I will say you see bedroom items, but none of those I couldn't think what would hold a soul. So I'd say no. This doesn't look like a soul holding room.
Yeah, that's my confusion.
A jar? You sure there's a jar? Swimming.
You see Sair's familiar dragon on her body. I don't know if you can put it in like a thing, but that is something else you see besides myself.
Vinfira does notice Sair's dragon and kind of moves over to it and stops for a moment, like reaching kind of toward it, and is like considering if she should. And then she kind of remembers like Sair was the one who helped her decide to do this in the first place. And she's going to hold a hand out to the dragon and see if it will come with her if it's awake.
Arcana check. I'd say animal handling, but this is an extension of Seer Goth's magic within.
Okay. Arcana.
My inner magic.
20.
20.
Ooh.
The even magic
It's a
when
sister thing.
Seer is asleep that continues, it is familiar with her sister that she trusts. So it trusts you. It goes with you.
Okay.
Just like crawls up your arm with its big wings, right? Like a little dragon.
And she kind of
No wings, just like a little salamander.
Oh, little salamander.
She looks to Sair and is just kind of quietly like says her thanks and turns to go back to the cave realm.
Okay, yeah, you can see it. Almost imagine like that Doctor Strange thing where you go into a whole new world. Like that
Yeah.
room is in half, so it's like two. You can walk through the middle line and you're in the realm. Except it's all the pieces of the different rooms your sisters are in, so you can
Okay.
walk in between all of them. So yeah, you
There
can
we go.
walk right back up to this cave to Kai Deepwater,
Yes.
and then ask you how you will be moving the soul.
She kind of holds up her arm with the dragon kind of coiled around it. A part of me will be held here with Sair's dragon and her magic. I trust that she will keep me safe for the time being.
He will nod and go turn to this pool that just like the water starts filling up this already empty space in front of you right before this big window. And as it fills up, and he turns and looks at you and says, "Come back once you have changed your soul." And he waits.
Okay. Whew. So, it's time. She kind of...
So basically he's saying you have something that you're going to put your soul into, but
Yes.
go ahead and move the soul.
Benfir is going to kind of take a moment and kind of kneel down, like her hands, the dragon's kind of in her hands, a bit of the water kind of flowing onto them. And she's going to start murmuring in Druidic, basically just an incantation of the circle of the moon that she has long practiced. And gently, she's going to kind of reach out to Seir through her dragon, almost like a sister in this time of need. Watch over me. Know that a piece of me is with you, and know that I trust you to protect me as I undergo the greatest change I might ever have.
He continues to look at you. You get this feeling that you're not doing something he wants you to do. He's distant.
Benfir kind of glances up. Is something wrong? Am I doing this incorrectly?
I offer you the advice to move your soul, but I cannot provide the means. You will have to move your soul. If not, I'm afraid I can't do it for you, and you will have to endure.
Benfir kind of nods and takes a deep breath. Moving a soul is no easy thing. She kind of she kind of takes a moment and begins casting a ritual spell. Just a, let's see.
Ooh.
Where is it? It is gone, I fear. But she's going to ritual cast basically a druid spell that will kind of almost like a plane shift, but like a soul shift.
What spell are you casting?
I can't find the spell. I had it written down on my sheet, but it's not there.
If I could be meta for a second, I think that we have an item. I don't know who has it, but we got something from a pufferfish that moves souls. I think we could do it 3 times, and we've never used it.
True, never got
we
used.
just need to.
Yeah, I forgot that we had that. Benfir's gonna remember the item.
I think actually 4.
4?
'Cause
Oh yeah,
there
because
were
we had
4
to use
members
it
of
to-
the family
Yeah.
that we needed to find.
Right.
So there are 4 charges.
Venfira would know this too.
Okay. She's gonna kind
Yeah,
of.
you were there. You played the game.
Actually, was that the episode she didn't?
She might not have been.
Oh, that might have been the episode you didn't.
No, we got it from the weird magic fish episode.
Yeah, magic fish.
Episode?
You were there for that one. It was after that one that you weren't there for it.
Oh, okay.
You were there for
fancy
the saying
fish.
the weird thing.
Anyway,
Anyway,
With the top hat.
The item, yes. What was it called again? I'm so sorry.
I don't know if
I
it
don't
had a
remember what
name.
it's called.
didn't have a name.
Yeah.
Arista's gonna pop into wherever you are and just kind of toss it to you and be like, "Here, I thought you might need this. Bye." Good night.
Arista would be the kind that like sleeps with one eye open.
I had a feeling
Right,
you might
like-
need a soul transferring item. I just had this feeling about it.
A pin hits the ground and Arista's like, what's going on?
I heard that.
Benfira looks gratefully to Arista, who has just tossed her the item from the fish that allows for soul transfer, because thank goodness we have that.
Good luck, Vinny.
Thanks, Arista. I'm gonna need it. And she's going to begin using the item and casting the incantation that does the whole soul transfer.
Beautiful.
thing.
So this device that's kind of like this French horn, small French horn kind of thing that has sections that go off on both ends starts to glow and then almost heat up in your hands as you feel you become warm inside, and you see this the black salamander on your shoulder. It starts to heat up and you feel it's almost like you're going to completely smash and merge against this entity that you've never felt an expansion of your soul like this before. And as you open your eyes, it's a familiar. Is that what it is? The salamander?
Hoofy is my Drake companion
Hoofy?
from my Rangers class.
So
So
he's
it's
real.
Yeah. Oh well, it's a thing I can summon.
Summoned.
And then
It's a summoned creature. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's got the magic. And stuff. Okay, so you open your eyes, Venfira, and you hear off in the distance, ding, 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 ding. it sounds really big far off in the past, and you look around you and you're almost in this like black rock with volcano around and then like water around, but it is a clear sky, so it doesn't seem like active. It's almost like relaxing because there's all these drakes moving around on this thing, and in front of you it's like every time you move to the right you're almost looking at Toothless, and it's like in perfect sync with you, this like perfect soul that you can't quite touch because there's like a tango every time you get a positive negative effect, but you are now in this body with him. What you cannot see that Arista's eye is opening and can see, and is that the moon comes down in front of the light, like must have been from the sky or just some magic illusion, and fills up that window, and it fades to dust, and way off into the distance you see coming out of the ground this colossal serpent that's moving very fast, but it looks slow because it's off in the distance, and as it gets closer it rounds together and eats its own tail to create this perfect circular motion where the light gets brighter underneath. That's that guy. The head eventually comes off and starts spinning in the middle, and its jaws open and this light shoots towards you, and you almost feel like quite a small tingle that pulls you, but then you don't feel it anymore, like it just snapped away. Meanwhile, your body's down there. You guys all wake up and Venfira's body is gone. Later that day, Lunkar tells you he's going up Galayastin to get on the Phoenix, and he'll meet you at Eudothia at the seaweed thicket, because that's probably the first place where the land's going to meet up towards the water, where that seaweed comes out, and he can kind of burn him from the top if he needs to.
That makes sense. I was worried you were gonna like drown down here, but I do like that idea.
All right, he takes off, and then I believe Arista needs to learn how to drive this ship.
Sure. Okay.
We're learning how to drive a boat.
Yes.
She's good at that.
Okay, so this device is powered with bioluminescent fluid. There's different chemicals in it, and it meets in the back with a bunch of magic. So there's these steers and cranks, but basically we're just going to give you 2 checks. A history check and a strength check. But it's for driving, so you have your... Was it proficiency now?
Oh, I get to I add my proficiency to that. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, it's a 32 on history. Not so good at the strength, though. So
What'd you get on the strength?
18.
Oh,
+4.
Her.
Also proficient.
Okay.
Oh
part
yeah,
of
I
the-
guess plus. If it's a +4, then it's a 22. 32 and 22.
Okay, so Might Unerseth has some people swim out to try to teach you this thing, but you're teaching them, Arista.
Like, no, you're doing that wrong.
Yes.
You know, if you did it like this, it would be more efficient.
So this ship, you stand at the front, almost like you're standing at a podium with these different cranks and stuff, and then there's a board that lights up that will show you a sonic view of 100 feet radius out of the entire ship.
Wow,
And as
cool.
it turns on, we're now going to jump ahead the 3 days. You guys are on the ship. You can see all the fish swimming around. Everyone's back on the ship. Venfira's body is in a pool in the middle of the ship that was laid there for you guys when the Moonshapers came in.
All right. Not
You're
creepy at all.
all back together now? Did we miss anything?
I don't think so.
Oh, wait a minute.
Contract is signed.
Seer, roll me a wisdom saving throw. Forgot about the
Her-
last night.
Ooh.
I know what that means. Wisdom saving throw. That is a 16.
Okay. All right. Yep. Well, you passed.
Well, now that we're all stressed,
You had a very good dream.
yay!
Ominous.
Anyone else have any dreams? Anyone else? Well, my butt hurts now. Yeah, I guess we're looking to gather the sisters and just kind of plan for Adothea landing, or like our arrival at Adothea.
Yeah. So we'll
I
say
didn't have
you guys
to-
are all on the ship, and all that time has passed. So whatever you need to do.
I didn't have to do anything with my the note didn't be like, hey, do this
No.
soon. Okay, sick. Cool.
He's like, he waited this long. He's like, I'll just come back. You know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna-
Oh, and
Did
I'll
he even give you a way to contact him?
and I'll say that's a high level experience points mission.
Cool.
To find your bio
Find your
dad?
dad.
Yeah.
Bio dad.
Where's my dad? Inspired by Jess. Dad, where's my dad? Dad.
So welcome
Sorry.
to the Northern Currents, guys. You're swimming back in blue. You've gone way up from the bottom of the ocean. You're much closer. It's getting very cold as you go north. There is a big table in that room around Venfira. Venfira, go ahead. Let's go ahead and do your checks. Right now,
Alright.
we'll say you've been in that that Drake on the shoulder for 3 days straight. So it's been fun to mirror that the whole time. Do you want to roll something for that? I think you'd be fine.
Sure. What do I roll?
Okay, roll me an insight check. I have an idea.
A Drake mirroring check.
Dexterity? Maybe? Arcana, just to like hang with the soul magic?
18? Okay, that's an 18 on insight. So because you're that connected to the soul of a summoned creature by Seer, you're starting to feel the magic all around you of Seer instead of just your sister right there. It's almost the closest you've been to this side of your sister. And you're starting to feel some of that distant, long time ago loneliness of being born with magic, being born very different and not knowing what to do with it, and feeling like you were helped and you had to be secretive about who was helping you. You couldn't tell anyone. You start to think about the order that she was from, and it feels as though maybe she was in there from a very young age because she was different. Maybe she's transforming into something. And then you wake up on this table back in your body as they have switched back. And the roll. I don't think I have it right now.
Oh, I was like,
I'm like looking for it.
I was like, wait. Everyone just freeze.
did I miss it?
Okay, I got it. All right, so, if a vessel is provided, her soul will tackle with the severity of change when it comes back together, but it's not nearly as bad. So you have to roll a wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
Sounds right.
and there's different levels.
Dirty 20.
Oh, you passed. You only have you have nothing, no side effect.
Yay!
Easter.
So uneventful.
It worked out. I don't know if it was supposed to work out, but it worked out.
We're gonna take what we can get.
All right, welcome to the ship, you guys. You're all together.
Is this the day that we are arriving at Eudothia?
No, you've
Or is it
probably got another day.
Okay, great. I was like,
Oh, okay.
You have some time.
gift from my brain.
Yeah,
But
but
Fear wakes up.
I thought the ritual took 3 days to do, and you said it only would take 2 days to get to Eudothia.
So you stayed for the rest of that day and probably around to lunch the next day and then left, so you've been traveling for a day. And so now you're like in the middle. I think that works out
okay.
time-wise. I think so.
Sure.
If you're with us in chat,
Yes,
figure it out.
You do
The big event of the day is Vinfira wakes up.
Yeah.
Vera wakes up.
my God.
She sort of kind of opens her eyes and realizes that she's not a dragon anymore, or mirroring a dragon, I should say. She sort of and just kind of sits up and looks around and
Sirius
I'm
staring at you in
back.
the corner somewhere. Just watching you.
Does she look like?
She's wet!
Vinfira looks largely, she doesn't look too different, for the most part. But she does have a good extra layer or two of muscle on her. It's as if just being with blah, 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 words, I'm so sorry, y'all. Being one with that dragon in some sort of way almost seems to have given her some of that power in some way, or at least one might think. She's a lot stronger. She seems to have, her hair kind of grew out a good bit. It's longer, and she kind of sits up and reaches back to tie it. You can see like her muscle like is visible as she kind of reaches up as she does. This is a Scott question. Did my clothes change?
Sure.
Okay. And as she kind of like sits up out of the pool, there's like a silvery kind of suit of armor that's revealed, and the water kind of drips off of it, sort of depicting almost something eclipse-like, and a kind of cloak hangs over her shoulder, like the one-shouldered sort of cloaks.
I feel like Mizu's gonna be the one to break the silence just with a holy fuck. I mean, that's a new look. I'm here for it.
Lily is not gonna like that. She's got a lot of muscle.
Well, maybe we can trade? She kind of looks around to see if Celia's in the room at that moment.
Yeah, Celia walks up to you, pulls like a small table in front of her, and puts her elbow on it. Arm wrestle. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Mizu looks over to Sierra and goes, 10 shells on Vinny.
No, I gotta stick with Lily on this one.
10,000 shells on me.
No fun.
Oh, that sounds like you just agreed to bet.
Oh no, I definitely agreed to bet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that sounds like.
We're just betting against each other.
I'm just concerned that perhaps adding all that muscle took away some of Vinfira's brain.
Gotta trade off somewhere, like she said.
Yeah.
She sort of takes a moment and kind of squints a little bit as if she's thinking really hard about something. And she says, I'm pretty sure it's all there.
Well, you did just offer to trade muscles, so I just wanted to check.
There's nothing wrong with that. Arm wrestling
Insight check.
right
Is
now.
my sister stupid now?
Worst case scenario, at least we just got the document signed. I mean, at least if she is stupid now, we got that done first.
Is
true.
Vinfira 2.0 just Celia? Because now she's like kinda ditzy, but also real strong, but also doing contract stuff.
We can find out in a second if you arm wrestle me right now.
I already put my arm out. I'm waiting.
Okay,
for
let's
you.
go. 3, 2, 1.
Opposing strength checks.
He's telling you to roll contested
Oh.
strength rolls.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Scott. That's what that
Yeah,
looks
I
like.
can hear
That's
him,
exactly
so-
what it was.
Cool. Alright.
That's what that
Okay.
was.
Just flat strength?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
No!
Vinfira rolled a nat 20.
No!
My stats are still on my old class. I haven't changed them in Roll20 yet, but I have
But
them
that shit-
here. I promise I'm not cheating.
Girl, we should have
But that
left
shit-
you in the
it's-
chamber to cook
it's-
some more.
It's that nat 20 for me though. So no matter what. You can still roll. You can also roll a nat 20. You never know.
That's true.
Oh, you rolled a 16. I see.
I
that.
rolled a 16. Yeah. Yeah, Celia just sulks off into the corner. It doesn't speak to anyone for the rest of the trip.
When Finn calls after her, she's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
No.
Know the sentence.
I mean, I guess I'm the real winner at the end of this because I was right, like always.
No,
I
you
gave
weren't.
her gold.
Go back.
I dropped the shells. Yeah, I dropped the gold shells into her.
Thank you.
You know, at least we got that on our side. So,
I
that's
want to go
good.
home.
We got things to do. And speaking of that, Vinny, I know you just woke up from your like deep slumber, but we're going to your second home. Vibe check.
For all intents and purposes, bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna say bad too.
I mean, it's already gotten like a lot colder. It seems like, is it gonna get even colder? Because like that's not the vibe for me. My vibe was more like, when we were hanging out on the beaches, like having drinks. I'm not really down for like the cold.
It'll get colder.
So Eudothia is, in fact, in the Arctic. It is only going to get colder from here.
Oh my god, it's so not gonna be good for my
I
skin.
think it feels great. Because I have aquatic adaptation that gives me resistance to cold damage.
Me too.
So therefore, Alyssa likes the cold water.
Yeah.
She's excited.
I'm always uncomfortable, so it's fine.
It happens.
Are you still trying to go on this whole diplomatic peace thing, or can we go in, no pun intended, guns blazing, and she finger guns at your massive biceps?
And Fear she was kind of sitting up previously, reach over to arm wrestle Celia, but she kind of stands up now. Is she a little bit taller? She could be. But she kind of stands up and... Oh, this is going to take getting used to. Well... I'm sure that you two, she looks to Celia and Seir, are going to be very happy to hear this. We are going to have to make a very good display of power to make them listen to us. So yes, we will be going in guns blazing.
I don't know. I'm so weak. I don't know if I'll be able to help you guys out at all because I've got noodle arms over here.
Hey, how about this? We just have a friendly competition.
I mean,
whoever can take down the most wins.
I'm all here and like loving the self-deprecation on your behalf, but like, can you save it at least for like after we've made like good tidings in Eudothia? I mean, I'm totally down to like shit on you after that.
Yeah. I mean, what's an arm wrestle, anyways, right? Like, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't. What does that actually prove? It doesn't prove anything.
I had just woken up from this.
win that whole tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't win an arm wrestle.
See, I literally just woke up from a ritual that transformed my entire body. And
So you cheated. You cheated.
No.
You cheated.
Well,
Okay. No, this makes me feel so much better. Totally. You just cheated, and I'm still.
I just was going to say it was probably some residual ritual moon magic.
Cheat magic.
Let's not say that magic is cheating per se. Lily, let's not use those words, shall we?
I wasn't going to say cheating personally. I was going to call it performance enhancing magic.
Okay.
But
All right.
it was
So
unintentional.
you juice and I'm all natural, and so that just makes me just a little bit, a little bit better, like on like the judgment scales of things.
Okay, well, on behalf of the other performance enhancers, if that's what you're going to be calling us now, you can never give me shit if you're not going to give Vampire shit.
Well, I plan on giving them shit now.
Like, I knew I was going to transform like this.
I've always
Just
been a
go
double
up
dipper,
here.
so like I just think it's just a smarter way. Use it if you got it, okay? I look at Arista. You know. She does lots of things. She gets it. I'm watching you. But so we're gonna go in guns blazing. Great. That's the
Yeah.
awesome. Are we going in looking like princesses, or are we going in just hostile in disguise? Because
If we're looking to make a big statement on behalf of Azir, I think it's best that we go in as ourselves.
Indeed. And if they're going to learn to respect me as a leader of anything, if they're going to want me to put in any sort of leadership and install a whole government system, let's say, it would have to be me making a show up for, so that they... What is it you say, Celia? Oh, so they know who they're messing with.
So you're gonna steal my phrases too?
It was just a really good one. Okay, I'm not trying to.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
well, so I guess this is the best time, since it's the worst time technically. That I should let you all know this. We know that Eudothia is on its own a pretty bad place because merfolk are kind of wild. We also know Olivine dying has made it worse. We also know that they want to kill Vinfira. What some of you may not know is that that really kind of extends to all of the princesses of Azir. They kind of want to kill all of us. So just so you're aware, that's not really clear to me, but I think it's just one of those, like, being a bad bitch, like, people just don't like you because haters gonna hate. So I really don't know, but I think I would love to find out why, and if you could help with that, that'd be awesome, because I'm sure there'll be lots of people in Eudothia who want to kill us and will be talking about trying to kill us, and I know you like to be places that people don't see. So, yeah, keep those ears
So
open.
you guys be really visible and loud and hit really hard, and I'll listen to people talk while invisible.
Okay.
Recon. I can do that.
I love it. And if we start dying, help or something.
Yeah.
Help.
I've seen you help with. I've seen you do your thing with Mizu when she died the first time. 'Cause I got her the second time, but I remember you were there.
I did save her life that once.
That is true.
I mean, I don't really recall that, but I mean, everybody else does. I guess it happened.
Yeah, it's hard to remember what happens when you
was amazing.
pass out.
When you're that close to death, I mean.
There's a whole dragon on top of it. I remember that part. Anyways, that's not important. Mizu, are you planning to put yourself, in danger, or are you gonna be hiding? Because I know I just know you. I'm just curious your vibe.
Making an appearance is kind of my forte. I can try to do it with fire and then maybe words after. I usually like trying to talk first, talk my way out of it. But I mean, if I need to do things the other way around this time, it's no bother to me. I'm ready for it.
Well, considering optics, if we go in knowing they're going to attack us and just let them attack first, and then we are already ready to retaliate, then self-defense. So we do have that option. Just,
Do we want to set up some kind of trap? Ambush?
I think if Mizu goes in acting like Mizu, they're going to start swinging on us, and then we have to protect Mizu. And
If Mizu does anything, I'm sure they'll start swinging on her. No offense, Mizu.
I think they're gonna love me, you guys. I mean, they haven't met me yet. At least give them, like, the benefit of the doubt.
You really
Everybody else has loved me.
All kinds of crowds. That is true.
I mean, I feel like too, if I did like piss them off or whatever, and they went for me first, that would be a good thing because it doesn't make us look like the aggressors. You know, I mean,
Right.
it's a good thing on our behalf. I don't want to look like the bad guy here, even if I end up having to kill a bitch or two.
Well, I feel like that would look good for us if we were literally anywhere else. I don't think that they'll necessarily care for the aggressors or not. Once
Well, it
we're
makes me
over
feel
there.
better.
Okay.
Yes.
Like I want to have a clear conscience. I don't want to like. They could just be, you know. Like I haven't met them yet.
Argue about having the moral high ground in an arm wrestling contest. So.
Okay.
is
We're talking.
very-
This is a different topic now.
The point is, when we get there, it's going to be a very tense situation, and I can say with almost 100% certainty it's going to turn into a kill or be killed.
Okay.
So bring some good dance music for the montage. Got it.
Mhm. Do you have like a target? Do you have a target or something, or are we just like killing the people who are killing us?
Yeah, what's the plan?
Like, is it
Until
just
everyone's
anybody? Okay.
Well,
Take a knee or get hit.
essentially that is a very crude way to put it, but yes. A lot of the citizens there are a bit amicable to it, but the ones that aren't are vocal. They're vocal, let's say.
We
Like,
could make it a democratic fight. Like, hey, we're gonna be here. If you have a problem, come square up, and then we can fight it out. Because I'm sure there are people like who run the city, right? Like you could just beat up all the lackeys. That's gonna take a lot of effort
What kind
from
of
us.
leadership structure is even left?
At this point, who knows?
I've been trying to implement something more fair and equal and kind, and it's been very slow going.
And that was when Olivine was alive, and you were there. So I can only imagine that in the 2 weeks that it's been gone, that it's probably descended quite rapidly.
With all likelihood, you are most likely correct. In all likelihood. You know what I mean. That was me, not Venfira.
A list of things to add to your list of information. Who's running things and who's calling shots? Because that could be different than, you know, who's trying to kill us. Or exactly the same. Which is good to know.
Do we have any friends in here at all? Do we know anyone
I mean,
who would like not try to kill us on sight?
Vinny's boyfriend, but he's in jail or something, right? I mean,
He is
I
in
don't
jail.
think he can help us.
And we do at least have the members of the Council of Merits. We have that for the moment.
Do you want me to go break your boyfriend out of jail? I'm pretty good at that.
That actually would probably be a good idea.
Okay.
But not right now, just to be clear.
Yeah,
Are we there yet?
No.
Us and the others.
I just gotta clarify with you because you would just vanish. And I won't see you until the thing is done.
I'm in the water swimming
Marissa
now.
literally
Nobody's driving
jumps
the boat.
Don't forget Sharkfoot Island. I went to a bar, and the next time I saw you, you were swimming back with a box, and you were fighting giant things. Things escalate quickly around us.
Yeah, and I had the evidence we needed to put away the bad guy. You're welcome.
Oh, you did a great job.
Yeah.
It was just so, you know, where'd you go? I don't know. Oh, everything's happening. So just wanted to make sure we weren't starting right now. Just so we're all on the same page.
I'll wait till we actually get there.
Like our own little race.
As you're swimming along, we have one more night, and then after the night, you're going to arrive there. So as we go to sleep for this, let's try one more time. Princess Seer, God, as you sleep, roll a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know what I passed and failed now. I'm so stressed. What am I doing? A wisdom saving throw. Where's my character sheet? Lord Jesus. I'm also good at wisdom saving throws. I'm so sorry. One of the few things I'm good at.
No, I love this.
It's a 21.
Ooh.
Yeah, nothing happens. You have another peaceful night. You just wake up agitated.
Feel like I missed something. Is just on the tip of my that dream that's just I can't remember quite right.
I remember what happened.
As this vessel swims through this big vessel of current through the water. Different fish are swimming around you. You're on a busy highway. The water seems to glow more, like the light is reflecting off ice at the top, and it's just shining bright. So everything becomes brighter. It starts to become harder as you look through that window in the front. Where's the current? Where's the edge of the current? And then you make out these figures. Actually, is that a wall? As you get closer, it's hundreds, and as you get closer, you're going through this structure floating in the water made of wood that's hooked on to the ice above, and around it are tons of Assyrian command and Yamith scouts, identified with the pink suits of armor around the Ganassi swimming around, and the dark blue of the Tritons with their light blue skin swimming around. So you can vaguely see those colors, and you know that that's what that is. You swim past it because you're going through the current. The current's kind of going through this hanging structure. Vinfira, you now know you are past the hold of where the command and scouts are, as opposed to... So you're past protection now. This is to keep bad from coming out. You know you're on the way to the seaweed thicket. As you do, your screen at the front Arista starts blinking this bright pink color. And as you go and look, you see all the dots on this big sonar pulse out of that are swimming around you. Roll me a perception check.
$15.
You can see on the screen, two are moving kind of strangely, not with the flow of the current, these two spaces, and as they get closer, you see they're humanoids swimming, and you're as your ship kind of moves a little bit. And you know one thing attached to the back, one thing attached to the door to your right that you can't see through.
Okay, so like we're being attacked.
Does it feel like we're being docked or attacked? Like
You're swimming through a current, so if you're being docked, no one got permission. Something just attached to the
ran
side.
into our ship.
Yeah, two humanoid figures.
Is there a window I can go, like, run to look out to, like, maybe see an angle of
As
what's
you
going on?
look out the window from the side, you see at the front.
they better speak quick before we start shooting.
This guy who's trying to break open the door, and on the back is this female merfolk. Oh, I'll show everybody home, sorry. And the female is trying to literally shatter the magical rings that are on the back that control the magic of the propulsion.
So
They look like the
guys,
bad
I'm
guys
going
in
after
the
her.
Batman movie.
I've never seen a merfolk before, but I think there's some merfolk on the ship right now, like attacking it.
Seir goes battle mode. I cast your Laylee's bonus action, and I put on my armor of decay, and she kind of just like, she's going after the girl who's attacking the back of our ship because, bitch, stop hitting my ship. And so she's gonna call that out. I'm going after the girl attacking the tail.
Wait,
And she
are we in
starts
the
to-
seaweed thicket right now?
No.
No,
You're
we're
out-
still
you're
we're in the,
We're
we're not even we haven't even made it that far. Scott said
I
we're
was
starting
like,
off with the
hold
right
on.
vibe. And so I'm gonna move that way. And I'm
Vinfira,
gonna
you... I guess everybody's... you know because you all went to the window?
Mhm.
You know, you wouldn't just automatically know. So, Vinfira, as you're all pressed up against this window looking out, and this merfolk is, like, trying to rip off this door as the seaweed on his body is just kind of shaking each time he reaches and it's stuck, and turns and looks and sees you and will dash towards the window, and that's where we're going to go to break.
Ah!
Yeah, we'll see everybody
maybe
in just
she's
a
not hitting
minute.
the door.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and roll
Yay.
our initiative, and we'll get started. See you soon. Hey everybody, welcome back from the bathroom break. We hope everything is good. Welcome back. If you just missed it, we just got all the way out of Yamith, and we are on the trail to Eudothia, but the ship has been ambushed. As they look out the window, there is a leafy green merfolk who looks very cold and icy, trying to break into the side of this ship, and then spots Vinfira in the window and swims very quickly right up to the window, and we rolled initiative. Let's look at our battle scene. This is a big ship from the inside. It glows, but here on the right side at the window is the merfolk against you four standing at the window.
Before we start, too, I guess this makes sense, but we're gonna have to get out there for, like, if like a melee attack wanted to hit, we would have to break through the window or something.
Right,
like that.
someone will have to use an action
Or
to break
witchcraft.
it. In the back, where the ship's operating, a female you can't see her now. She looks like she started digging into your submergible. And at the very front, because Arista was looking at this map, we can even put her closer to the map if you'd like.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Breaking into the door was the merman, but swam over to the window. So, Arista, you're first in the turn, or you want to go?
Yeah, I'm casting Shatter out at that guy.
Ooh, okay. He did dip away, so I'll give it to you at disadvantage.
It's a saving throw on his part.
Is he like
It's a
running through it?
Constitution saving throw. Yeah,
Oh,
and
so you
because
can
I
still
can
see
cast
him.
it up to 60 feet at a point of your choice within range. Doesn't even say I have to see it.
Ooh, he's got a good one. That's the man.
Also, Arista, tell us about your character level.
16.
I'm sorry, what was that?
16.
That saves. But you're still going to take half damage, I believe.
Okay. Is it like a visual
Uh,
thing? What does it look like?
It's a sudden loud ringing noise that is painfully intense. And each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere of that point has to make a Constitution saving throw or take 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay, well, let's say because that's sound, that's actual vibration, though you'd see the water moving around those points of projection. So, all right, yeah, what's the half damage?
Let's see. Submit. Higher cast level 10, 20. 15, it looks like.
Ooh, nice. It's a
10
huge
plus 20
chunk
is
out of them.
30, and then half of that, yeah. Great.
All right, it is in the... So he was running during that, so that was the turn of it. So he dashed all the way to that window. All right, the caster in the back, you just don't know what's going on, but you hear more stuff. And then you're all looking at him out the window. You see him as he swam over, turned and looked, and then it just starts glowing this like bright green color and looks at you enhanced, empowered.
Yeah.
It's Mizu's turn.
I am going to cast Thunderclap at him. And that is going to be a Constitution save from him.
That's a nat 1.
Yes.
Let's go.
Fucks the suck.
Okay. That's 2d6, so that'll be 12 damage.
Okay, it shatters through the window and hits him as well, so the whole window shatters.
Oh my god, mending.
Mending.
That's going to be it for me.
Okay, Seer.
Oh, well, now that the window's open, new options. Seer is going to swim out the window. Just to square up with old boy.
Uh-huh.
And she is going to bonus action cast Zephyr Strike, and then she is going to action attack.
Okay.
So she has advantage on her attack. Hold on, I got my little bam advantage. Where my little roll at? Oh, here it is. As she swings with her shillelagh, a 25 to hit.
Yeah. Boom.
And it's gonna do an assortment of damage. So it does 2d6 because of my entity I'm just gonna roll these as I'm saying it. 2d6 for my entity. Necrotic damage. It does a d8 from Shillelagh the spell, plus 4. I wrote that. Favorite foe from Ranger for my first attack. It's a d4. Boom. That is 10 points of damage. And then I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Okay. What was the damage type of that damage you did before the con save?
It was 4 points of necrotic and then 6 points of magical bludgeoning.
All right,
and also my
a
little
17.
thing is out. Oh, that saved, so no extra damage. But I forgot that I had my my little drake out, so it does an extra
because
1 point of cold damage.
He's has holding on to the shattered bits of the window that are just swimming by his face because they're getting caught up in the current, ripping across his face as he's barely holding on with the anger, staring over at Venfira, eyes darting, trying to think what to do. And then what's the last thing you do?
And it's just an extra single point of cold damage that I missed on that
It stings him, but he holds on to the last thread of life.
Yeah, and I'm just standing in front of him, squirt up.
He looks busted. It's his turn. He's going to disengage and swim away.
Where you going? Where you going? Oh.
30, 35, 40. And... yeah. That's it. He's swimming. Venfira.
Okay. So the female merfolk is on the outside of the ship, right? Like trying to rip at a piece of it?
The last that you saw, it was swimming to the back, so you can assume they're either trying to get in or tear apart something in the back. And that's where the propulsion is.
Okay. We're in a current. Am I able to swim out there toward her?
Yeah, the current is together, like it's all flowing together. On the outsides of it, it's really fast.
Okay.
So
would I get swept away?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure. Sorry.
Just don't go outside the current.
Okay. I'm going to start going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see anything from this distance or no?
Yeah, you have seen that there's big bits flying off, and there's this female holding these long tendrils. It looks like octopus tendrils, but they're coming from inside your ship, and they're glowing, and they like strengthen up, very muscular, and she's holding them while looking at you, trying to rip a big one, like that's caught on her leg.
Okay. I'm gonna dash. That doubles my movement speed this round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
But it costs an action.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And, that is my action.
Celia?
If I can just bust my way through the side, I can go straight down, or where's the opening for us?
Yeah, right there. That other gray line on the outside there, that chunky gray line, that was the window. So that part is busted. You can go right through that.
Okay, sick. In that case, I am going to hop. Okay. Yeah, so that's 30 feet right there. Biggity bop. 30 feet. And then, oh boy, I'm so bad at using Roll20. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna roll up next to this guy right here and try to finish him off with an old 1-2.
Okay.
with my good old fist. My tasty, delicious. I hope he's hungry because I've got a sandwich made of knuckles.
Yeah, swim right up on him.
That's a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
He dodges it out of the way as he turns around, and this guy looks just pissed that you exist, like almost caught off guard, and it almost hurts.
They exist. I'm gonna use my extra attack and do it again. That's a 15.
Miss.
Okay, very good.
You see it's still kind of glowing with this enhancement.
I'm gonna expend a Moxie point and hit one more time.
Let's go.
She's having a day. She's got something to breathe.
Ooh.
23.
There you go.
Very good. And that is going to be... Oh, I rolled a D8 now. I rolled the wrong thing. I rolled a D10 now, rather than a D8 for my fist. I've got a... Yeah, D10. Okay. Oh, that's a 10.
Yes!
Plus 5, 15 points of magic bludgeoning damage.
As he swipes out of the way of each of your punches, you get them with that last magical one that shoots straight up, that just clocks him right in the throat. You hear like the crack through the water as its eyes dim, floating away, already starting to look like the seaweed that it will eventually fall to the bottom of the ocean and look like.
No last words? Okay.
You can catch up with the body if you want. It's dying, but it's like you're in water, so it's...
No, I'll just let them go. Whatever. I'll let them make their own peace. That's my turn.
Okay. Arista.
Thank you.
But, yeah. Good.
I'm going to... What is happening to the ship with this broken window?
There's already water in the ship, so it just... And it's kind of calm.
Doesn't
right
really
outside.
do much?
It doesn't really do much. Just kind of blends together.
Okay. I'm going to just focus on trying to get the boat into the seaweed thicket, because there seem to be a lot of people who are much closer to the enemy than me, so I'm going to use cunning action to disengage and drive the boat.
Okay. Cool. So go ahead and roll that history check and the strength check.
+25 plus 4 is 29 for history. It's only an 11, but plus my proficiency bonus makes it a 15 strength.
Okay, yeah, good enough. It
Ooh,
kicks the...
and technically, we're underwater. You said there's water in the boat, right? So I am technically swimming.
Technically.
Which gives me advantage. Which only gave me one more point, but still, that's a 16.
Yeah, you succeeded 15. Yeah, it works. The thing is, you're kind of still in the current right now because it doesn't have its maximum power, so you're really engaging it, steering it. So now it's actually kind of taking off inside the current. So everyone outside, now the ship is like 10 feet over the course of this next action further away from you. So I will slowly move your pieces to the left on the map. At the end of this round, it'll be 10 feet. So, all right. So that merfolk caster who's grabbing onto those tendrils sees Venfira swimming at her. Her eyes light up. Let's see. She is going to... Her eyes, like this green kind of festers through her, and then her whole body kind of shakes with this green magic as she turns and hisses, and poof, into a cloud 30 feet away, poof, appears there, and immediately is going to...
Oh, I really like the visual of the underwater Misty Step. That looked cool in my head.
Jealous, I'm jealous.
That's what she just did, right? She Misty Step?
Yeah, she Misty Step.
Yeah. I could tell by the description.
She is going to... you see her swim... Oh, up towards from the bottom of the water as she kind of got out of the grip, and immediately starts to glow, and you see off in the distance that body that's sinking into the water loses its magical enhancement, almost switches to her. And she prepares like an attack. Not technically, but she used her action. Alright, Mizu.
Is she still in the same place on the map?
No, she would be. There.
Get her.
Everyone just starts measuring.
Right? Immediately.
The collective.
Cast
I'm
her
gonna
life.
cast Eldritch Blast on her from where I'm at.
Yeah, you are. See, this is why I'm saving my other.
That's
cool
a
stuff.
21
Go
to
back
hit.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Her.
And that'll do 5 damage.
Okay. Alright. Seer?
Seir is gonna rinse and repeat, but like a bullet train. So she takes an action, and she doesn't take an action. Her movement is doubled because of Zephyr Strike, because I forgot to add the damage for Zephyr Strike. All those dice I rolled, and I still missed one. Go me. It's hard out here. But she moves 60 feet. Boom, and she will make an attack action. You know the game. Okay. Advantage. That is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and I wrote the dice out this time, so I wouldn't miss.
What is it? What are you doing?
I'm hitting her with my Shillelagh, which still has the which is Shillelagh plus Zephyr Strike, and then when I hit her is also going to do Favored Foe from Ranger. Oh, and then also my Drake is going to use its reaction to add cold damage. So every time I hit someone, it's just it's all these weird things that I do for every single attack, but it's like a whole process. All right, so I'm just going to roll the dice. So sorry. 2d8. I'm trying to crush her skull here because I don't like her. She hit my bow.
It's okay, Mike can afford a new one.
You said you did cold damage?
Yes, it's gonna be 4 points of cold damage.
Okay. And what was the other damage type? Give me one more. There was like 3.
It's cold, necrotic, and magical bludgeoning.
Okay. You see her absorb some of that necrotic energy as she reacts.
Okay. Last one. Boom. Okay, so the necrotic is 8 points, just so you're aware of that.
Okay.
11 points of magical bludgeoning, 8 points of necrotic, 1 point of magical bludgeoning, and then 1 point of cold.
Okay.
So I don't know what she has for her weird things, but that's the split up.
Awesome.
This just got very mechanical.
I forgot that it takes a lot of work to fight a seer. All right, that's my turn. That's the action, bonus action. Can I do anything else? Thinking about it. Oh yes, she can make a con save.
Ooh. You see, she did not expect to be hit so much, and like tried to like even take some of that necrotic energy. So she's going to counterspell this last thing as a huge power surge on her part.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I hope it is a counter. I hope she used magic for that, because it was gonna do more necrotic damage, and she didn't know that. But I scared her.
Yeah, you did. She saw like she's looking at her partner floating away too.
And that's all for me.
Okay.
I'm just standing in front of her.
He's dead. Vinfira.
Okay.
Floating down.
Should we go and fetch him? Or are we going all the way barbaric when we talk about making a statement? Put him on the flagpole or something?
Fear is going to walk up and kind of brandish her trident. How fresh, how fun. and she's going to attack as a fighter. I have my 3 attacks, so I'm going to go ahead and roll the... Oh, wait. Did I do that right? I'm not used to roll 20 still, I'm sorry.
Well, you probably don't have advantage, but you would just take the roll on the left.
Okay, so dirty 20.
But yes, you clicked the right thing to roll for your trident.
Yeah, 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 for the first one. 21 for the second.
Yeah, girl.
And 10 for the third.
10
Damn.
misses.
Okay.
Into.
So you got her twice. 7 piercing and 9 piercing. All right.
16 damage.
Oh, you see she's hurting just like you did before. You see maybe the plan's not working. She's planning her escape route. Celia.
I am going to... How far is this? Perfect. Gonna run up to this kind person. That's my 30 feet. And I am going to... What is it called? They're trying to escape, and we don't want them to. I think I'm gonna do, a little something called Heel Stomper. Well, I'll do my other stuff first, that way, because I could potentially recover something from this. I'm gonna do a nice hit. I'm gonna hit him real hard with my fists, as one does. And it's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, ow.
Yep. With 13 bludgeoning magic damage.
Ooh.
We're projecting here. We're projecting. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my extra attack to do that one more time. And that's a natural 20 to hit.
Describe how you kill her.
Yeah, I just sort of like punch, and it goes like straight through the face. Right? It doesn't stop. You would think that like as the fist hits the face, it would stop, but straight through the face. And now I've got like a nice little like mermaid gauntlet.
You see her magic fades away as her body becomes loose and slowly starts to fade into the water unless you want to grab the body and loot it.
Yeah. Oh, is there anything cool on there?
On her body is merfolk garments. You'll find an arcane focus, which is this like seaweed encased in like a clear crystal. So it's like resin almost, and it's just like this glowing seaweed. So like the whole thing's glowing kind of green, but it's just the seaweed inside of the translucent crystal.
Okay, sick. I'll just hand that to Seir.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There also will be a note that has a drawing of different currents, this current and the one that kind of goes the other way, and kind of pinpoints where your location is, and has a brand in the corner of this upside down V, so like an A without the middle part, kind of points up, and it's just got ice growing through seaweed on both sides, like in a logo.
Cool. Is the penmanship good?
It's just a brand, so it's just that. Yeah.
Okay, that's impressive.
It's not stately, but it's clear and concise.
Yeah. Like somebody was trying to do this for themselves, or was like this distributed to someone? Do you think?
That would be an action. I think you've used your action though.
Okay, yeah, sure. For sure.
Am I able to see the brand since I'm next to Celia?
Okay, so that
Investigating
that
brand.
kind of ends that, but it would be in a turn. But that's when you hear the motion of the ship at the beginning of the round start to move forward, and then immediately stop as everyone kind of turns from their fight. Arista can't see it inside, but at the back, 3 more had landed on, and another of the big warriors, and then 2 of those female casters swim up from behind. So now
Are
there's
they
five of them.
targeting the? Are they again targeting the propeller thing?
They look like they've just stopped. They've broken the magic flow of the inside, the propulsion.
God damn it! Can have nice things because hose. Okay, that's fine. Good to know.
Yay!
We have anger problems, and we
All right,
like
I'll-
to use.
I'll give you a moment to talk amongst yourself while I fill the battle board.
Oh my
Kill
god.
'em all. Where's that? Can we get a shatter?
I mean,
Can
I've been
can we
told
get a
to
shatter in the back
private
row?
chat.
Any shadows?
Can we get a shatter in the back row, please? Just mop them up.
I pocket the map. It's in a nice, secure location in my coat now.
Also, do we want to get the bodies, or are we just on? Are they just going away?
I mean, we can't collect them all, but I guess when they stop fighting, we'll take the ones that the freshest bodies. You know, like no need. But I do look at my two sisters next to me, Vinthira and Sia, and I'm like, it's time to hunt. And I got an idea.
When you said fill the board, you are filling the board.
Yeah, he said 5
He was
more.
not lying.
You about to be filming something?
Hey.
He's not gonna stop. Luckily, we got him killed in that round. I'm sure they're gonna keep coming because I'm sure they're watching us.
But I want it.
I want it that way.
All right, new order. It's Arista, but then it's 5 of them.
And it's everyone.
It's basically everyone. So, Arista, you hear it, and you turn and look down the hall, and you can see it breaking, and through the broken parts, you see them swimming, but their focus is on them outside.
Okay, so I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement, 40 feet of movement, and then also, that's even more than I thought, and then use my bonus action with cunning action to dash. So that lets me go a total of 120 feet.
Dope.
Yeah, that's
So
a
far.
lot.
Go the
That's more than I thought.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, the perk of rogue
Okay.
movement is wild. Yeah.
So good.
Okay, so here I am, and now I have, let's see, how close are you? Too far, but you're close enough, and
Okay,
you're
you
close
can
enough.
see this one through the window. The other one to the left is kind of like on the outside of that wall. And you can see broken
Gotcha.
parts in the back to see those 3 warriors.
Those 3. Yeah, I figured I could, which is why I looked at them.
But you can only see that one caster right there.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, that's great. We're gonna then use... Actually... Oh, crap. No, they're not close enough for that. One creature within range. Sorry, guys. I thought I knew what I was doing, and then I was going to get more people than this. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this middle guy over here, just to see if I can psych them out a little bit and get them to stop messing with my boat. So that guy in the middle there all of a sudden is going to hear her small little axolotl voice ask him, "Did you see how much damage I did to your friend? He was good at resisting me. Will you be?" And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
That girl in the horror movies, aren't you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
Do you want to play? Hell no.
He stares back with a 21.
Okay, well, you still are going to take half of 3d6 psychic damage.
Oof.
So, that's 11. Half of that is 5,
Mm-hmm.
6. I don't know which way you go.
Cool. All right. Anything else? Is that it?
I didn't actually specify what level I was going to cast it at. Can I cast it at second level and get a second one of them to have to make that save?
Yeah, sure. Try to do it when you cast it, though, so we can see the magnitude of it.
Sorry.
But yeah, go ahead. Really gotta roll.
So that's the only addition, is that I can target an additional creature if I do it at second level.
They rolled a 2. They're gonna fail.
Great!
We love failures.
So that is going to be 10 points of psychic damage. Also, whenever that merman makes an attack roll or a saving throw within the next minute, it'll be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not disadvantage. You roll a d4 and subtract the d4 from your roll.
Okay.
Even
Get
worse.
my D4 out.
Sometimes.
Perfect. And it's the one in the middle, right?
Yeah, whichever,
one you-
the one in the middle and then the one to his left, my right. So the top, toward
the
the top.
top one? Okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Alright. Ba-ba-da-boop. Alright, at the window...
To the window. To the
wall.
water.
Oh,
To the water. To the water.
Roll me a... Let me make sure. I think wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Who?
Sorry, Arista, because the caster's at the window. It's her
Figured.
turn.
Oh,
I thought so.
Caster Wars.
30.
15.
Leave my sister alone.
Sure. Say 15?
Mm-hmm.
That is a fail. You are polymorphed into a small pufferfish. Almost like a teenage pufferfish. So you are there, fully conscious that you're you, but in the now body of it, and then yeah, so like if you get damaged, it'll do hit points in you enough that it'll turn you back.
Oh, okay. So it's just like being wild shaped. I have like some temporary hit points, but I can't do much until I take damage.
it's not a baleful polymorph, so.
Otherwise, it lasts an hour.
Vengeful
Okay.
transformation.
Okay. Perfect.
Beat your sister.
And she's going to use a bonus action kind of in the middle and take a stance against the window and use a bonus action, to get into a stance. And then the warrior's turn. He is going to not see anything that's going on with Arista because he was unaffected by all of that. So he is going to swim 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move like outside here, past this big fish that's swimming by him. No, he's gonna turn it. Swim. He's gonna swim this way, and he is going to get into a defense. And then this one is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. He's gonna dash.
Oh, they're lining up for us. That's so
Gonna
nice.
dash right here.
Oh.
Because he hasn't 40 swim. And then this one's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's going to dash here. the caster is going to dash 530. Actually, not. I'm going to go here and then cast a buff on this one. So he's going to have a little green dot for his buff. Seer's turn.
Then moving next to me perturbs me. Okay. Seer is going to bonus action. I'm gonna cast. She grips her shillelagh and she casts ensnaring strike on it, and so water starts to like kind of tendril up it like a snake. And I'm gonna make an attack on oh my gosh, this one.
Okay.
I keep forgetting I gotta pull this character sheet. Okay, boop, boop. Magic attack. That's gonna be a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Hits.
She is gonna swing it around. It's gonna do. Snaring strike adds a D8, I believe. Just checking. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna do a D8. Oh wait, I wrote the wrong dice that time. Oop. Okay. He needs to now make a strength saving throw.
Ooh. Ugh.
Ooh.
This is the part where it's. I'll let you.
He's good at it, but he got a 10.
Party pick, he fails. So he is restrained. So we have advantage on attacks against him now. He can't. We have advantage on attacks against him. He has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and he has a movement speed of 0. He takes an extra D6 of damage, and water starts to like wrap around him like vines, holding him in his place because I'm a sea witch and he fucked with the wrong one.
Which one was this again?
The one under me.
Gotcha.
So he takes 8, 12, 16, 18 points of damage total.
Woo!
Nice.
And he's now restrained.
That's a lot.
And he can make a save on his turn. Wait, while restrained, the target takes each of his turns. Yeah, he can use his action on his turn to try to break out of the vines, or it takes another D6 of damage.
Okay.
Boom. And that's all.
All right. Mizu's turn.
No, I'm just gonna go with another good old-fashioned Eldritch Blast on this one that's closest to me.
Also, Mizu, don't forget, Eldritch Blast levels up weird. You have to roll several attacks instead of it getting higher damage. So I think you're at 3 Eldritch Blasts now instead
No,
of.
this is my second one because I did Thunderclap the first time.
No, I mean like when you cast Eldritch Blast, you shoot 3 blasts instead of shooting 1 blast because you're level 11 caster. Like
You're
I get like
right, you're
yeah,
right,
we get
you're
like
right.
extra dice normally, but Warlock specifically, Eldritch Blast is like just
Yeah,
more
it gets
blast.
really strong.
You're right. Okay, so if I hit, I rolled the damage for 3 times, or I have to roll 3 separate hits.
You roll 3 separate. You roll the
Okay.
attack 3 different times.
Okay, gotcha.
You don't see this merfolk though. She's swimming over top of the roof.
What about the one through the window across from me?
Yes.
45 feet. I'll hit her then.
Okay.
A nat 20,
Nice.
Get out.
22, and then a 21.
That's my witch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go Mizu.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. 23.
20.
20.
Hey.
that really hurt. Severely hurt. She's glowing red in the video game. You done?
Yeah,
like with
that's
anger. But
Oh, the warrior that's right on Celia and Vinfira. He's gonna turn to Vinfira. And from his, like, side, outfolds this sharp stick. Like, golden stick. It's kind of, like, rusty. That kind of forks out at the sides. Kind of like a trident, but it goes in, like, 3 directions. And it's gonna take a multi-attack on Vinfira. Well, yeah. What's your armor class?
17.
Okay,
Yep.
so he's going to whip it out, and he thinks he has you caught off guard, but it's just to the side of you as you push away, quickly responding, but he pulls it back, and the second one hits you as it pulls across your new chest and new fucking abs and thick thighs and huge biceps as it slashes across because you don't know the distance yet of the muscle away from your body. That's what we're gonna say. So,
I'm too buff for my own good.
yeah, dude.
there's so much of me.
You're gonna take 9 points of piercing damage.
All right. I can deal with that.
Okay.
I'm tank built. I'm built to tank.
All right, your turn.
I'm going to hit him back because he's being very mean to me. And I'm going to... $16, 19, dirty 20.
All hit.
Yay!
Wow, you guys are rolling really well.
21 damage.
Hey, that level up do good. Okay.
Yes.
You fucking around and you forgot. We may be nice.
All right. So,
Scott.
yeah.
But we're evil. Okay.
We are
Oh.
the princesses of power.
Hey, show that power.
All
show that
caps.
power. Okay, Celia.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the guy that's right in front of me, so I don't really turn. I'm gonna say, get right up in his face and be like, "You hit me." That's it, okay? And that's gonna be my salty salute, which is my fun little thing that gives them disadvantage on hitting other people.
Oh no.
So they're gonna make a they're gonna make a
Wisdom?
I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Sounds like a wisdom.
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. They have to beat a 14. I can use a reaction now and use one of my moxie points to give them disadvantage on the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've got to beat a 14 with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they fail.
Cool.
Thank you.
They also will take an amount of psychic damage equal to... Because, I'm playing with their heads. I'm playing with their heads over here. And it is going to be D10 plus 2. So that's going to be 8 points of psychic damage. And that was my bonus action, so I'm going to then give him a little uppercut, because I'm right up close to them. I'm in their space. Gonna hit him right square in the jaw, and try to fuse those teeth of theirs together.
Love it.
And that is going to be a 25 to hit with 7 bludgeoning magic damage. And then I am going to, that was an uppercut. I'm coming from the other side, right in the temple. And that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. with
Yeah, you enjoying this, Scott? You enjoying getting your ass beat several times over?
Stop! You're gonna make him bring more of them in, and we'll never get to bed.
and that's going to be 8 more bludgeoning magic damage. And yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Okay, describe how you kill him.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
like that.
Cool. Yeah, exactly like that. I'm just going to get up in his face, insult him a little bit. And, he's sent flying up a little bit from that initial uppercut. And then I hit him into the side, and he just goes fly into the other direction, dropping all of his money.
As he goes flying, you see Seir instinctively look over, and I'm going to use my reaction to use my fungal infestation ability. When a creature within 10 feet of me dies, I can raise it as a zombie with 1 hit point to fight for me. And so as it falls over, it kind of pops back up. Zombie merfolk.
Now we have a mermaid friend.
Alright, let's put him here, and let's put, like, little crossbones on him.
You want friends? I got friends. I call them fun guys.
Does he
Get it?
still have whatever
Yeah.
buff after
I
dying?
don't know where it is.
Well, they had to take it off the other one, so maybe he's still running around with his weird buff.
There we
Who knows?
There, crossbones.
Cross buffs.
And he's
you.
also dead, so he gets a big red X.
Yay.
Alright, Arista is the blowfish.
Okay. Question for you.
I forgot about that.
When I got polymorphed, what happens to my stuff?
It's like a wild shape. It morphs into your figure. So everything that you were holding and had on you gets in there. Anything that was off you on the floor or somewhere else is left there. But you are
Okay.
conscious as this blowfish.
Yeah, I was gonna try for one of my sharpened fish bones and do a blow dart situation. Try to pick it up with my mouth.
Because you're a blowfish. That's funny.
I've seen a lot of pictures of blowfish, and I could not possibly explain those little fins getting to the mouth.
Oh, the fins wouldn't. I would pick it up with my mouth.
It's all mouth work.
Yeah.
It's all,
Oh yeah, okay.
It's all mouth work.
All right.
Fins are not hands.
I'm looking at the sheet for blowfish in D&D right now, and there is
I don't have that,
there is a
so.
-2 to sleight of hand with this right now.
But what about sleight of mouth? Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
call it something different.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you want me to roll? Dexterity? Do you want me to roll sleight of hand?
No, just that's just the sleight of hand. So you have a -2, so it's just you roll a -2.
So I don't get any of Arista's modifiers.
No, you are this entity's character sheet.
Gotcha. So that's not very good then.
You can't be killed though. You'll just revert back, but it's like an hour annoyance unless you break it.
Someone beat our ass. We like those.
That
we
was,
like
so that's the other thing. Is there anything? My second question is there anything moving still in the propeller area?
Yeah, it's not fully broke. It looks like big things are like missing, or maybe things are starting to leak out, but it's not fully broke
But
yet.
blades are spinning. It could potentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Why
it's
is that
like,
blowfish
it's like
moving
magic
into their
that
propeller?
spirals and shoots out, and it's like dimming out. It's like a big jet engine almost, but like quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna swim into there, and I'm gonna put my little tail into like just the tip of my tail fin. I'm gonna let it get cut off by the blades.
That fish was having some motions.
Okay, roll me a. So it's not fins. It's like magic, powerful magic. But if it looks dangerous enough at the end, it's kind of shielded away, so it looks like it discerns people from getting near it.
Right.
So I'll say it's kind of dangerous. But roll me a dexterity saving throw that. Well, no, you would just go right into it willingly. Okay, yeah, you run right into the magic, and then it's poof you, but you are really close to the magic. So now roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I can do that. 15.
Yeah, you're good. You're still really close to it, but we're gonna
Oh my God.
put you right there. All right. You do have an action.
Yes! Okay. So now I'm gonna has anything been blown out this direction? Can I see over here at all?
Over
From
where
where I
again?
am?
No, because you can't see through the window at that angle.
Okay. And they all like broke through shattered stuff toward the front of the boat to get out there. Is that right?
Yeah, the window stops like right there, or like right there. You can see everything on the other side of that green line to the right. You know, from your perspective.
Yeah.
And you can see through like holes up here.
Okay. Well,
But you saw
still gonna-
them moving to the left though through those holes, so you saw things were going on in that direction.
yeah, but if I cast Shatter over there, then I'm gonna get my sisters in there too. And I just want I want to utilize Bane to its full extent, but I can only see one. I can do up to 3, but it's okay. I'm gonna cast Bane on her, and she needs to make a Charisma saving throw.
Do you have to see her though, or just?
Yes.
Okay, so you will have to move this way so you can see through the window.
No, I'm talking about this one
her?
right here. Yeah.
Oh, she's over top of the. She's been swimming over.
Oh,
top.
she's not inside. That's the one
No.
that's not inside.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't I be able to have? Wouldn't I have a line of sight then to this one from here?
Yes.
Okay, then I cast Bane on her.
Okay, what save?
Charisma.
Ooh. Oh, 10. That would be worse than that.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Oh,
He's so proud of that 10.
that would be lower.
So anytime that they make an attack roll or a saving throw for the next minute, they have to roll the d4 and subtract that from the attack roll or the saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
D4. Okay.
Which is on deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And it's her turn. And
What's she
she's the
gonna do?
one that wild shaped you, so she's like, pissed that you're like a fish and just killed yourself to come back to life.
It's like, that's smart. I don't like it.
She's going to, the ice will in her veins will glow as you can see the ice courses through it, and it glows, and she shoots from her fingertips this huge ray of frost towards you.
Barkeisha, no.
Is that a rolled attack?
Yeah, it's a
spell?
ranged spell attack.
So she's got to subtract that d4.
Right. Let's get the D4
Cool.
out.
Hopefully I just helped myself.
It might be on the cusp.
We love a cusper.
It's still a dirty 20.
Dang it!
Yeah. She's here for a mission. She's got a motive, and it just shoots right at you, so it's going to do 14 points of cold damage.
14 points. And what does resistance do?
You take half of the damage.
So I'll take 7.
There you go. And then
The army goes.
she's going to swim 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 this way towards Mizu in the room. Actually, 30. Right. If she jumps across the chair, she can make it. She's going to run forward, jump across the chair, grab onto Mizu, but she doesn't have an action yet, so she's like reaching out with her bonus action, readying herself just to do her action next turn. Okay. Other caster lady. Oh, the warrior here. Oh, getting to Venfira, swimming straight up to Venfira and taking punch after punch.
Oh. Okay, I expected this actually. They are here to kill all of us, but
Some more than others.
Once again, you see him coming and you dodge that first one and he pulls it back and you still didn't expect the pullback. And that's going to be... Sorry. 9 points of piercing damage. And then he is going to... pull back. You'll get attack of opportunity as he looks at the other merfolk man swimming. He kind of swims back, so he had more movement. So you get attack of opportunity.
17?
Yeah, that hits. Get a hit on him.
10.
Okay. Ouch.
Ouch, my foot.
The one he was looking at, moves 5 feet back from Seer. So,
He has to make that. He's restrained currently. He needs to make
that's
that strength saving throw.
Oh, he fails.
Yeah, he takes a d6 of damage, and he can't. 0 feet of movement. And disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And he takes 2 points of magical piercing damage? Question mark? Piercing damage?
Okay.
I think.
So that's all he can do. He can't take an action. That was his action. Probably is like trying to get out of it with a strength saving throw.
Right. Yeah. That is the
Cool.
action.
All right. So this guy who just backed up pulls out his trident and he is going to shoot a net at Venfira. Ooh, very close to a nat 20, but it wasn't. It shoots right on you, and you need to roll a... Oh, no, you are restrained. You can, for an action, make a strength saving throw on your next turn, and the subsequent turns after. Otherwise, you lose your action, so he's doing the same thing.
We cat.
The other caster. She's dashing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She actually doesn't need to dash with a 40-foot swim speed. She's going to go over and she is going to cast... Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Do they have to be willing?
Glad she joined the party though, because she was in another spot.
Okay, she is going to do this. As she swims up with her movement, she's going to take a bonus action. Oh, this is tricky. Damn it. I guess she's got to grab onto the net and attack. You're not a willing creature.
Yeah, we're not willing.
No.
Okay. So you hear voices in your mind, so go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw. As her
Use the
gaze
voices in your head.
intensifies.
30, 20.
Been there, done that.
Oh, you save, but you still take half damage as you see these bright colors in your mind that kind of warp your vision and stuff. All right, 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Seer's turn.
Seir looks at the guy who is restrained, being riled up in those watery tendrils, and she goes, "It's not personal. I'm just losing right now." And she brings her hand around for a primal savagery, which she has advantage on because he is restrained. So, That is a dirty 20.
Yeah.
And that's going to do 3d10 of acid damage. Because sometimes magic is just easier. 23 points of acid damage as she across his face.
The acid
Just a
seeps
bitch slap.
inside and just burns and melts it until it just becomes little bits of entrails and seaweed and moss and things that have grown on him. As it just like, I imagine it would just go from the outside in first, so there would be a leakage of blood, and just things would just slowly sink away and get darker into a cloud. Dead.
One for me. And she starts she starts moving herself from here
Is
to
she counting?
Yeah, she said I want to see who can get the most kills, and so she's keeping track. And she's losing currently, so she's got to step it up. And so she's gonna move over here, and that's the end of her turn. Oh, actually, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
The
This
one
guy.
you beside?
Yeah.
He fails.
Yes. Perfect. He's gonna take 2d. Well, it's necrotic damage, but he's gonna take 2d6 of necrotic damage. Which is going to be 8 points. As invisible might start to bite at him because the ear is close to him and she's got bad vibes.
Ugh, you're like a pig pen from Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Alright, Misa.
And that's been my turn. Thank you.
Now that my little friend
Oh, wait,
is...
sorry. I also tell that guy to attack. This dude. I forgot
the
I have
zombie
this
dude.
summon guy. Yeah, so he's going to slap his sister, which
Okay.
is this one. She doesn't have much to hit, so it's
Just don't accidentally say slap my sister. Slap
I gotta
your
watch-
sister.
Watch my words around him. Oh no, why didn't I roll? Oh my god.
So, slap
It's
this
a
guy.
13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, then it
Oh, thank
slaps
you.
real slowly. With gumption!
Alright, Mizu.
I'm going to cast a Thunderclap now that my friend is nice and close to me, so they need to roll a con save.
Ooh. 16.
Ah, it passes. Boo.
Boo.
That's it then. Actually, question. There's shards of glass on the ground around me from shattering the window. Could I use magic stone on the glass? I know it's supposed to say pebbles, but it's like something small.
What does it say? Can you read it to me?
You touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic.
Yeah.
It's not glass, but it's
It's like
glass.
3 tiny objects.
Okay.
I mean, it's the tiny pebbles of sand all fused together, right?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So
You can
I
get
just,
3 sparkles of a piece of glass.
I didn't hear what you rolled against that thunderclap, but did it have Bane on it? Would the Bane have made it a save?
Oh yeah, did you do it at disadvantage?
Or with the minus D4?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, Scott, the save
No.
that you rolled.
The D4. I didn't minus
Roll
the
a D4 and minus the.
It's a
minus it
-1,
from
so
the
it's a 15.
Okay, well that's a fail then. 'Cause it's a 16.
Good call, Michael Jackson.
Let's
Boom.
Oh. Okay, then I'll actually not do magic stone. I'll roll the damage for the thunderclap.
Oh, and I think, does this knock her back?
Oh.
It's 10 damage. Let me see.
Okay. I might be mistaken.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't
Okay.
say it in there.
Okay.
Oh, that's just the loud one. I think the
That's her.
level
Maybe
spell
Thunder
doesn't-
Wave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she dead with 10 or is she still up?
No, she's still up.
You little bitch. Okay, well then I'm gonna do the magic stone thing at her as my bonus action.
Okay. What does that do? You just tossing glass shards at her?
Yeah, a 16 to hit
Alright,
with
instead
3
of
little glass
bludgeoning,
shards.
we'll make it a piercing.
Okay.
Sorry, how much?
6 plus 4.
10?
Or wait, no, 2 plus 4, so 6.
Okay. pieces go into her skin and stay there for the rest of this fight.
She's still standing with another 6?
Yeah.
Damn, bitch!
Yeah, thick caster. Mizu attracts the scene. Thank you, Magic Rat.
I mean, I think she was in the process of doing that already.
While
I probably said all of those things that Erica just said as Mizu out loud, and that probably is what attracted the scene, because I yelled that.
You still standing?
when the magic is being hit in the back of this ship, it's starting to damage how the magic courses through the ship, so it's stopping a lot of the magic that's happening on these screens that are in this room and different things of the ship. And one of the things is it's a calling device, and it's calling random people in the contacts of this ship, and it's flipping through, and you don't really recognize them. They're different races, and then it kind of stops on like one. It seems like a royal family, and then it switches over, and it's a bunch of blueberries that are shocked that it's on, and they all start yelling in a language you don't understand. And then it's going to switch over, and it's Bakwajir, who's in the back. He's kind of dancing and stops and turns around and walks. Oh! And then it switches over. Yeah, that's your scene.
I love it. Okay. Well, then I'm done if she's still standing.
I like how you attracted a bunch of scenes versus like you attracted you caused a scene. I think a nice play on words.
Okay, so not the zombie guy, Venfira.
I'm gonna try to make a strength saving throw to get out of this net.
Yes.
25.
Yeah,
Yes,
you break
girl.
out.
Ah!
All right, that was your action, so you have a bonus action and movement.
I'm going to action surge, actually. And I'm going to attack this lady who was being very mean to me when I was in a net already. It's not very nice.
Okay.
Are they flanked?
No.
Okay.
Well, the zombies on their side, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, zombies and ally.
What are the 5e flank rules?
I think you just get advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just with both, with an ally within 5 feet. It doesn't really matter where.
Oh, flanked is like you can be on the opposite side, or like I do it slightly adjacent. I know some people don't, but slightly right there at the top adjacent. You can't. You just can't do the two beside you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the idea is that they're distracted, they're looked away, and you're hitting them vulnerable.
Okay. So, do I have advantage or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
they're
So
adjacent.
that's 24, 24, 25.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Before the casting's begun.
22.
Ooh. Of what damage?
Piercing.
All right. Yikes.
Yeah, that's right. Don't kill nobody else. Just weaken them for me. Or Celia, I guess she's next. A random problem has been redeemed by Blue Cassio.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Thank you.
The ship that was looking like
Lord.
it was able to be fixed now completely goes haywire and shatters a part of the back that bust open a hole in the back. Random problem, and that just no one's back there, but you see it knocks the fish back. So I'm going to say all of this is a big hole now.
Hey, now you can see us.
Knight is not
Alyssa.
gonna love that.
And
Yeah.
any propulsion it still had is done. So all the blue on this map of the back end of the ship is all gone. It's all turned off. All the screens.
Don't worry.
inside.
Blue Cassio has redeemed main player advantage to make up for it.
Okay. Venfira, did you roll? Yeah, you rolled all your attacks.
It's an abusive relationship.
So it'll go to Celia after.
Celia!
So I am going to attack with a wild haymaker, which normally gives me like I can roll max damage die, but I roll with disadvantage. But because of flanking, I have advantage, so it'll
Clean
just be
slate.
like a flat roll. Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Good.
And it's gonna be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
With
Jeez.
I believe 15 points of magic bludgeoning damage, or magic bludgeoning damage.
Imagining damage.
Yes.
I believe it hurts, so it hurts.
I am gonna do that one more time. Exact same thing with the wild haymaker and everything. And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, that'll be another 15. And then I am going to
Just barely hanging on.
for where are they in the turn order? Okay. I am going to make them. I'm gonna the entrails that are like a little bit behind me from Seir's little fun escapade. Floating towards me, I'm gonna grab some of them, and I'm gonna throw some of the entrails into their eyes. You can use a class feature called Pocket Sand. They need to make a Constitution saving throw, and on a failure, they are blind until the end of their next turn.
So I'm gonna throw some entrails in his eyes. I gotta
I
go.
love Pocket Sand.
I gotta go.
And
19.
I'm going to. Okay.
19, good con.
I was gonna expend a Moxie point to give them disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, you can still do it.
Right.
They have to beat a.
Ooh,
14.
that was better.
Damn. Okay. Well, it's it's still gross. It's still what I did was gross.
Does it do half damage?
No, it doesn't do damage. It's just a status effect.
Oh,
It was
just
blinded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Which would've
definitely
been cool
look
for
at
a
you
while.
enraged and inflamed with magic. They're probably gonna
Mhm.
blast you.
Hey, that's okay. Better me than anyone else.
Arista, back in the ship with a hole now in front of your face.
Okay, I'm shooting my spear gun at the lady next to Mizu.
Ooh, okay. Over the table in the ship.
Yep.
What's that?
22.
Ooh, that hits. Roll damage.
And because Mizu is within 5 feet, I can add my sneak attack to that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 19 points of damage.
Nice.
You shoot these arrows through the water. They just go through the neck, and because it's in water, it slowly stops, like in oil, right out. So Mizu sees those two arrows just kind of go through the neck and stay there as she falls dead.
Welcome to the club.
Boom.
I got two.
Yeah, I know.
I
Okay.
feel like that should have counted for me, but whatever.
Lasted realness.
And you know what? Because they are having some competition out there and they look like they got this under control, that's all I'm going to do.
Okay, you're the beginning of the turn order, but what happens is there is a, you all hear a siren song that's very loud and inviting, and all of them turn away and are going to dash and continue to take dashes, so I will give you an attack of opportunity.
They're dashing away from us?
They're dashing away from you and down into the darker parts. And I will give attack of opportunity to Seer and Vinfira, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, and Celia.
21.
And Celia.
I actually, to give them disadvantage, I use my reaction for that. For
Okay.
the last thing I did.
Cool, good call.
Is there anything important of note about like the siren song, or is it just like singing?
It's kind of distant, but it sounds extremely inviting. Not magically close enough to do anything.
There's not like any like specific words that they're saying though, right? Like anything of note like that.
No, it's
just
like really
notes.
far off in a far off cathedral that's just getting to you over the hills.
You never know. You never know when there could be a little crumb.
So
True.
yeah, sorry, comprehend languages would not help.
No, not yet. It seems just loud enough for them to understand.
I rolled a dirty 20 to hit,
Okay.
and I did 15 points of acid damage.
I rolled a 21. I accidentally hit it again when I went to roll damage. I did 8 damage.
Okay. They still swim away taking damage, so they're still going to get away because it wasn't enough to kill them. Except for one. Oh, he's already dead. That's a zombie guy. Yeah, they swim away. But you're able to knock off of them this engraved, it looks like bone that has different stones put in it, that has some different dark black ribbons tied to it. And when you hold it, it's extremely cold, like a piece of ice. It just knocks it off.
Is it magical or more like ornamental? Like
It
just
seems
like,
magical.
Interesting.
Does it have any symbols on it I'd recognize?
Well, as we kind of end the fight now, and you see this thing, your attention immediately goes down because it looks like where they came from, it was darker. Actually, everything in front of you looks darker. And as you swim up, just imagine all the way up and all the way down, you're coming towards a giant wall of seaweed that Vinfira has told you is the seaweed thicket. So, just as far as you can see in every direction is a wall of seaweed. And that's where we're going to pause here tonight. So we're still outside the ship, moving in the current towards it. Sound good?
Yep, and for those at home who are keeping track, yes, Celia has 2 kills. Vinny, Seir, and Arista have 1 each.
I should do like a Eudothia kill counter.
Yeah.
I'm keeping one, don't you worry.
I'm the prettiest, so whatever.
Prettiest objective.
All right, everybody gained 1,100 experience points.
Yay!
I'll take it.
Forgot about getting experience. 1,100.
And very quickly, actually, before we go, I'll let you go ahead and examine an Arcana check on this item that was left behind.
I was gonna ask.
And the person who saw the symbol. Anybody see the symbol? Am I making that up?
I saw the
Brand.
upside down V.
Yes.
Yeah.
We also got a guy with us. We can see a new one. They all branded. We got a
Yeah,
homie.
I was next to Celia when she was looking at said brand.
Yeah.
I wanted to look at it, but it was like a combat.
Mm-hmm. And then Seir has a arcane focus now.
Okay.
They do.
What would be? Roll a an intelligence check. Roll an intelligence check.
5.
Intelligence check.
Oh wait, was
Saving
that
throw would
me
have been
or...
cute.
Yeah, it's for
And I'm
you
also
too.
rolling.
Okay.
Cool.
I was like, I don't know.
What'd you get, Andrew?
Oh, might be. I thought you were talking to someone else.
Alyssa, technically, you rolled a save instead of a check.
Oh.
Technically speaking, if you wanted another shot.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
I'll take the
Yeah.
5.
Oh, dang.
Okay, yeah, you don't really
But
find
that's
out
Margaret,
any
at least.
information
Yeah.
about it, but you at least remember it.
Wait, we do have the main player advantage that Blue redeemed.
Oh,
that
that's
someone
true.
Oh,
can
it wasn't
use.
used. Okay,
Someone
of
take
you
it. We all
can
got
take
plus
it.
zeros, so it's
wants
really
to take
just.
it?
We already had flanking advantage, so.
Who has the better intelligence score?
we,
I think
I feel
it's
like all of us have no advantage whatsoever.
yeah, I have a 10.
I have a 10.
I have a 10.
All right,
We're not smart.
Celia, roll it.
Okay.
We're just pretty, okay?
I have an 8, so y'all are doing better than me.
Intelligence. 14.
Yay!
14.
That's better.
Okay, you
Can I
remember.
help?
He got it. You remember hearing at the party during when you were listening in for a little bit, people were talking about these decadent symbols that they're trying to buy straight from this place, belonging to this rebellious group that they've collected bodies of their. They go out and hunt and stuff. Part of the
Is it the Cerulean Conclave?
No, it's the other one.
The Shadow Sirens?
The Shadow Sirens,
I'm singing.
which is a rebellious group.
What does that look like in
Like
Utopia?
rebellious
Are they
with us? Or
are they just
rebellious
aggressively
back?
like orderly? 'Cause they're
I
both-
imagine over this trip, to kind of set you up, Venfira would let you know that it's very every man for himself kind of land, controlled by Olivine, and then Venfira from Azir came in with structure. And Olivine was like, yes, because Azir, you're part of the groups I can't control. I haven't been winning a fight with the merfolk against you. And she's been trying to introduce government. So there is a government inside, but it's in the middle. It's not the whole thing. And it's a matter of growing this and sustaining this in a place where Olivine once controlled. So it's kind of like the Middle East. A little bit.
Maybe
You know, it's like
prettier
different
Olivine.
factions that just want to fight for control and power. You know? So,
Which crime family is the true crime boss?
Mhm.
Dun,
Hard to
dun.
say.
anyways, we'll pause there for the night. We'll see everybody next time.
All right.
Alrighty.
Sound good?
Thanks for
All right.
gaming.
See you
Sounds
next
good.
time. Bye, guys.
Kick some more ass.
Wait.
Bye!